What's up, guys? It's me. I am back with another video, back with another NASCAR Diecast review. And let's just go ahead and let's just jump right into this. We have Brad Keselowski and his number 6 King's Hawaiian pretzel buns Ford for RFK Racing. So, with that being said, let's go ahead, let's get the diecast out of the box and get on with the review. And of course, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams. Gotta make sure it rolls, of course. So here's the diecast out of the box. First of all, and I know I don't talk about this much in these reviews. I often talk more about the driver than I do the car itself, but I do love the paint scheme. The blue, I think, is a little bit lighter on the camera than it is on the car itself. But I also like how the chrome in the 6 it actually pops up, although there is a bit of a paint chip there. And we have a little bit of a loose window there. Pretty sure that King's Hawaiian logo is pretty straight because the slider pretzel buns thing is, I believe, supposed to be that way. But Brad Keselowski. Now, obviously last year did not go the way that he would have wanted. Yeah, Chris Buescher got a win last season, which is cool. However, you have the penalty at the beginning of the season for Keselowski, with that NASCAR imposed with stuff getting modified that wasn't supposed to and whatnot. And it just honestly seems like Keselowski never really recovered from that. And he did not look all that fast at the Clash last weekend either. Well, more specifically in the qualifying for the Clash. Now, of course, qualifying for the Daytona 500 is tonight, but his problem is that he has to go out early. And now he doesn't risk being knocked out of the 500 because of the whole charter system thing. But if you were to take the charters out of it, I would honestly think that there could be a chance that Brad would have to either race his way in via the duels or he'd be knocked out, because unless the team shows some speed. And I know that's weird to say considering, again, him and Buescher swept the duels last year, and Buescher ended up getting a win at Bristol, almost won at Sonoma as well last year, Bristol being the playoff race. But I just don't know, man. Like, Buescher has looked good. Keselowski, it's a bit of a struggle. And don't get me wrong, I am happy for him. I'm happy that Keselowski is with RFK. I think that when Jack Roush does decide to hang his hat up one last time and retire, I think having Keselowski there to then take on the team is a smart play due to his veteranness. But I don't want to see Keselowski go another year winless. I'm not predicting him to win a race. He needs to show that he can that he can find some speed and maintain it and put himself back into race winning contention. But we can look at Brad K's move to RFK in a few years' time and be like, what the hell was he doing? Like yeah, the Penske split, we figured he was going to split from Penske because that relationship over there seemed to be deteriorating for him, especially when you consider his dust-ups with Blaney Logano. But, I mean, he couldn't have gone somewhere else. He goes to RFK because part owner and just kind of falls into obscurity. He becomes mid. Like, for a guy who's won a bunch of races and is a NASCAR Cup Series champion, let's not forget, it's not the way that you'd want to see him go out, you know. And I'm not saying he's going to retire anytime soon, but it does feel like in a handful of years' time, he could be out as a full-time driver, especially at a time where right now, like Kevin Harvick, this is his last season. Martin Truex Jr., we don't know how much longer he's going to race for. Denny Hamlin is part owner at 23XI, and if he can't win a championship, who knows? He'll probably retire within the next couple of years. Almirola was going to retire last year and then decided not to. Really? I think he doesn't retire until the Smithfield company decides, yeah, we're not sponsoring you anymore. And we've seen some other guys go out into retirement in recent years. Keselowski can certainly be one of those guys. And again, I think for Keselowski fans, I don't think this would be how you'd want to see him go out as a driver. So I hope that he can recover this season and score some wins for this team, or at least one. Like, just get one. And in reality, Keselowski winning a race this year, you could look at that as a bit of a spoiler because it could upset the playoff field, especially considering how Keselowski did last year. But with that being said, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed the review. I love the car, love the paint scheme. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams. And I will catch you all next time. Peace.